What's going on, you sexy mofos? Today we're gonna go to Evans because, sad news for some, great news for me, I'm selling my LT because that fucking 720 has really left a scar right here. And I understand that a lot of people are gonna say, but the 720S is gonna depreciate and the LT is gonna I don't fucking care. I wanna drive a 720S for a while, I love it, and that's what I'm getting right now. So with that said, guys, let's go.
The last gold star.
You wanna offer up any words of wisdom here?
Absolutely. Guys, follow your dreams. Buy whatever the fuck car you want and do whatever the fuck you want. Because it's your life and you only got one. Now, hit it, Pedro! We're here, we already got the Evans, and he's showing us actually something that you would never imagine Fargini being interested in contemplating here. Fargini, what do we got here?
We got here, I don't even know how to, it's the most special M3 in the world, right?
Let's just call it the most expensive M3 in the world. It's a
in the universe.
2012, in the fucking universe,
Yeah.
2012 M3. This is $300,000.
One more thing I gotta add to it, it's the CRT.
BMW M3 CRT, 2012. It's really, really dope. Look at all of these images. The doors are super light.
The rear, did you see the rear buckets?
Yeah.
I actually haven't experienced that.
This is my first time sitting in a car with rear bucket seats.
That's dope, right?
They don't hug you for shit. The really cool part is right here. All these seats filled with carbon fiber. There's carbon fiber everywhere in this thing. It's a V8 naturally aspirated engine. It's got a lot of red outside too. Everything is standard. There's only, can you care to guess how many there is out there in the world?
In the world?
Yeah.
150?
67.
Wow.
You know how many there are in the US?
How many?
2.
Wow.
This is one of them.
This is the rarest M3, right?
The rarest M3 in the world. So I'm sure Parker would love this. I don't know. I'm sorry, Parker. I don't know if you would, but you seem like you would.
Okay, Parker. Hey, Parker. Yeah. You're in a 328. Take it easy. Take it easy, seriously.
One thing that's specific to the car, the paint job. So you see the metallic finish on it?
Sorry, hold on. I want to do one of these.
Wow, camera Farshad. Okay. The second thing is this is a non-US spec car. So there's we were talking about this with the Aston Martin car, the Valkyrie. Look how light the doors are. There is no airbags there though.
Let me see, how can I show people how light it is?
Damn!
All the way.
There you go.
It closes.
That was even softer than your voice in the podcast.
Oh,
That's incredible.
I'm working on everything.
The next one is a lot of carbon fiber everywhere. So you'll see that carbon fiber, and it also has that honeycomb carbon fiber on the hood that they use in the i3 and in the i8. This is CRT number 24, that's right.
What did CRT, it says what it means. What does it mean?
You ready? Oh, it means carbon bracing technology. So that's a cool name. A naturally aspirated V8 engine, 450 horsepower. It's got a top speed of 180 miles an hour. The power to weight ratio on a regular M3, they're saying it's one pound of power to weight. I don't know how they're measuring that. In here, this is 7.1 power to weight.
Okay, I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna trust you. You're an authoritative figure.
All I'm saying is, if you're here and you want to drop $300,000 in a car that no one else can have,
wait.
Or you can get the brand new NSX that we got in there for like a fraction of the price and something else. Either way, this is the first time I've ever seen some crazy shit like this.
Can we check the indicators, see if they work? Because it's Euro spec, right?
That's a great test. It worked.
It works!
It's European.
So the Euro specs get, oh, got it. Got it.
The blinkers. They don't
Got
have a
it.
blinker delete option.
got it.
But let's go to the real star of the show because we came here for one thing. Evan wanted to show us one thing. It's gonna be a Ferrari day, son, with a Scuderia. .430 Scuderia. You're gonna hate this car. I swear to God. And I know that the joke is like, oh, it's a loud Ferrari, but this is extremely loud.
This was the LT of that line.
This is the speciality, the LT of that line, exactly. It's called the Scuderia, and they made the 16M, which was the more exclusive numbered car. My first Ferrari ever was a 430 Spider in black. That was my first supercar.
Was it?
Yeah, so this reminds me a lot of it.
Oh, this
And-
is the one that Boleyn wanted you to get rid of because it was so loud.
That's right.
That one.
In the end, it was not a Scuderia.
Ah.
Can you imagine how crazy loud that was?
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
It smells like a race car.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think this is on the verge of appreciation or depreciation?
Appreciation.
Appreciation,
Appreciation. These are already up, but they're gonna go even.
It seems like 209 is not that bad for this car, right?
It's not. For the price right now, that's really good. These cars are gonna go up like crazy later.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my babies. They're just here sitting, chilling for a little bit in the Salomondrin corner. Not for sale, bitches. And forget about this. Look what we got. Everyone's been saying, where's the NSX? Where's the NSX? Here's the NSX. 25 miles. And look at this interior. Hang on. Nope, it won't open. Don't worry about it, guys. I got it now. I got it. Look at that. The only bummer. So there's the NSX, and in silver it looks so fucking good. I am starving though.
Two Italians and an Asian walk into a bar.
Oh my God. I am starving. You guys wanna go to Racing Cane's?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you wanna
Camera.
do a cold start? I like how they changed everything inside in here for the 488 and
Yeah.
the cars, but look at the radio. People might think that's not a real Ferrari radio. That's as real as they come. That's what they used to put in the cars back then.
They were F1 World Champions 2007.
That's what it says.
That's what it says.
Hey, at least now we know. Okay, here we go, guys, with the epic shots of the Ferrari and some driving and really some opinions. Now that I ate, I feel like I can do this. Like always, which is mediocre, but I'm still gonna do it for you. Why not? So, here we go, Dennis. We're going to the beach. That's where we like to shoot these things because it's so beautiful out there, and we gotta take advantage of we're in California. We'd be stupid not to. Here's my setup, so I'm gonna go to this camera, guys. Oh, hey, you dirty, sexy mofos. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna take this out and see how he drives from here to there, and I'll give you like a little bit of feedback. I already had one of these, I already said it before. This is a 2009 Ferrari Scuderia. That's a 430. V8, 4.3 liter engine, produces 500 horsepower. This was one of the first cars to take the car easy under 4 seconds. Super raw, super loud. My wife actually made me sell mine. It was weird because this was the first nice car I was able to afford, one of these. Well, of this magnitude, right? It was a Ferrari, and I obviously got like a 7-year lease and financing in place, and I put myself in a lot of debt when I wanted this one. Made it happen. I loved it, but had it for very little time, so I didn't get to enjoy it much, and also I don't have the experience that I have now. Now I get to enjoy them even more. Oh, this is so raw. This is a rear-wheel drive car, and I'm gonna take a brief moment to tell you guys that I think I finally found what Ferrari is all about, and why I've been so hard on him. And it's not because of this car and I'm trying to suck on anyone's dick. Here's the reality. This is the perfect example of that car. Ferraris back in the day, like these, like the 430, the 360, the 355, they used to be super raw, like race cars for the streets that didn't really do crazy numbers performance-wise, or they did compared to regular cars, because regular cars were not fast back in the day. So you would buy a Ferrari and you had like the loud engine, the crazy Italian design, the raw, everything here, like everything was very race-oriented, if you will. You used to get in a Ferrari and everyone's consensus was, okay, I'm gonna floor it, and then the car would lose, because even if you have traction control in these cars, the cars will tail. People would give it the beans and the car would fishtail. You hear the noise. They're good on the track. They're not amazing compared to what's out there right now, but they're good cars for the track. And that's how they gain like all of this name and recognition and everything that they wanted, because it was a wild car, rear wheels like drive. The car would play a lot with you, would let you play with it. That's what she said. It did everything like in savage mode, which is great. But if you really want to put the power down in one of these, it's not that easy. Now, once McLaren comes out with a fast car, once Porsche became Porsche at the level that they are today, the competition became really fucking stiff and hard. And I don't think and that's what she said, and I just don't think Ferrari ever picked up on it. I think they were just like too comfortable in their space, in their zone, knowing that everyone wanted the Ferrari. Yeah, of course everyone wanted the Ferrari. The only other option was a $500,000 Lamborghini back in the day. And they were super expensive. They were clunky as fuck and terrible cars, the Lambos, from like the old school Lambos. Even though people say super raw, they're pieces of shit. I'm sorry. They might be cool to drive and cool to look at, but as a car, a modern car, they're pieces of shit. Which is not a bad thing. It's not an insult. I'm just being real here. So when Ferrari's facing all of these other cars, when I'm driving an LT it's a rear wheel drive car that makes noise, that can put all the power down and grab and go around corners, and the front end is not gonna get lift, it feels so much more solid and so much greater than these cars. And that's been why I've been so tough on Ferrari, because I was so in love with the idea of like having a car that made so much noise, that did all the acrobatics that these cars do. And I thought they were like number one for the longest time, and they were, but they were number one to Lamborghini. They were number one to Porsche. I had like their 911 and maybe the Turbo, nothing else. Now there's so many different cars, like the Huracan, the Huracan Performante, 720S, the 570, the P1, the Aventador, the SV. I mean, there's so RS, the GT2 RS, the GT3 RS, the GT3. There's so many fucking different cars that can do so much. And it's just, that's not Ferrari's place, or at least that's not the place where Ferrari wanted to be at. I apologize, Ferrari. I'm sorry. I didn't quite understand with like this transition that you've been going through. I didn't, and I don't. And listen, this is not me saying, oh, let's be cool. No. You guys still don't go on the internet. That's pretty fucking obvious by now. I'm just saying, Ferrari, I'm so sorry for being so hard on you, and I didn't see how you were evolving and the hard time you were like going through, and I totally get it. But the reality is, and let's not give you like any excuses here, if you're releasing cars that don't move the needle and don't push everything forward, you're not really doing anything other than just staying alive. And people are saying the A12 super fast. It's a super cool car, lots of power, but What's so special about it? What's different about it? That's what McLaren, that's what Porsche's doing. That's what Lamborghini's doing with the Ala, right? With the new Huracan Performante. What's Ferrari doing now? I get it, and now a lot of people are saying that they're number one in F1, they're coming back. Until they win, that means nothing to me the whole season. And also, even then, when are that technology going to reach the cars? And also, what about all of the weird shit that goes on with Ferrari, like the miles problems, or the how many cars they make, and all these rumors and how they treat their customers? When is that going to be done? Are you guys going to finally evolve, or is it going to be the same shit forever? That's the question. Now, fuck Ferrari talk. Let's have some fun with this car. That is one thing that Ferrari knows how to do. They know how to make these cars scream like this. And the speed feels crazy. We're done with that. Final thoughts on this thing. I love old school Ferraris because there's nothing that existed before that were like this. Like, if you want a car from 09 that did this from a supercar maker, they didn't exist. They were the only ones doing what they did with this, what they were doing before, all of that shit. So I think old school Ferrari is my shit. I get it. I totally understand it. The new one, there's not so much place for it, in my opinion, compared to everything else. But this was, I don't know, it's so old school race car. I love it. I love this. I love this. It's just, I guess I'm a Ferrari collector, but like an old school Ferrari collector. I really fucking love this thing. What do you guys think? What is your favorite old school Ferrari? Including the 458. Because I think, because the 458 was a great car, but I think I like the 430 better as a whole, as an idea. If I was gonna buy one, I'd probably buy the 458 because it's gonna be a little bit more reliable. But this is so much fun. It's violent. It throws you. It makes the noise. It's got the looks. It's got the feel. I mean, shit, this feels like a proper race car. All right, Ferrari, touche. Do fucking shade. Just nothing new shit for me, but the old school. Oh, mwah, mwah. It's like eating fucking old school lasagna. Back at Evans. Here's the thing. I just realized that my 911R is here and my Beetle, and I don't feel like driving either one home right now. So I know. Normally you'd say, oh, what the fuck? I would totally do it. I am tired. I am destroyed. I want to go home in a nice, comfy car with these motherfuckers.
What's going on with all the BMWs here? Like, the most expensive, one of the most expensive.
Well, the $300,000 BMW.
Yeah. Another
BMW.
BMW.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that's not the
And look, there's one over there too. Look.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Then look at this one.
You missed.
No.
I was gonna say that's not the most expensive
Fuck
BMW.
you.
This is the one.
Pedro, you gotta go
Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys.